I'm Shikha, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of Fusion Retail interface.
Let's begin by entering our username and password. You can change the screen to the touchscreen mode by clicking on Touch Mode or press Alt-T. My main menu screen pops up. Here I can see all my functions with their respective keyboard shortcuts. Click on Sales Management, Transactions, and then Sale Invoice. Now, let me explain this screen to you. The top bar consists of the company name and a date range, which is a financial year range. The second bar consists of the username, location, and the price list information. Below that, the orange bar shows the name of the voucher in transaction mode. For example, the sales voucher, next to it in brackets, new. The bottom bar consists of the main function buttons with hotkeys, which you will need while creating and displaying your transactions. Now let's go back to creating a voucher. Enter in the product from the given list, or press Ctrl N to create a new product. Once you're in the product inventory master, enter in the necessary details and save the new product. While we are in the master, let's see how we can modify already saved items. Select an item from the given list and press Alt plus Enter to open selected master in the Modify mode. What if you realize that your data entry operator has forgotten to assign tags to nearly 200 products? Fusion Retail interface helps you to handle this issue efficiently. You can use the bulk update feature. Press Alt-D to display list of masters. Select all items to modify. Press Alt-L on tags column and change it. Further, I can also drag and drop any columns anywhere for better view. I can even transfer this data to an Excel spreadsheet. Press Ctrl C to copy this data to clipboard. Open Excel spreadsheet and press Ctrl V to paste the data. Save the changes and come back to main transaction screen by pressing Escape or Exit. Once you are back to the transaction screen, select a product from the given list by pressing Alt-L or click on the List button on the bottom bar. I can customize my product list according to my requirements. I press Escape and go back to my main menu. I enter into Settings, Application Settings, and finally into the List Editor. I select the list I want to customize. Define the size of my list. Enter in the columns I need my list to display and the width of these columns. I say Save and go back to my main screen and type STS to enter back into the sales invoice and Alt-L to open product list. Change the sizes of the columns by just pulling on them or right-click on the yellow bar and select the best fit. To sort your list by a particular brand name or any alphabet, Just enter in 1 or 2 characters and press Ctrl and up or down arrow to just move inside the set characters. Use backspace to change your search.
Back to my transaction screen, my default highlighted field is the product, but I wish to change it to customer. I know the buttons on the bottom bar will help me do that, so I search the bottom bar by clicking on the arrows and finally I find the option voucher button. Click on it or press Alt-O as the button suggests. I get all the sales option. I change prompt to select customer at start to yes. As we are working on the sales options, let's look at a few more features of this option. I can customize the blue bar by selecting the columns to be displayed on my screen. I don't want to use the salesperson and the manual discount columns, so I set them to no. As we are still on the options, let's change some printing options according to our business requirements and practices. We'll set Ask Before Saving to no. Select a POS or a Windows printer. Set Preview after saving to yes. And finally, Auto Print after save to yes. My modifications are reflected on my screen. Enter in customer name from the given list, or create a new customer by Ctrl N. Save and go back to transactions. You can search customer by name or any other field like a card number or a telephone number. You can also customize your list just as we did for the product list. After entering the customer name and the products which can be added from the list, or you can scan them, press F10 to reach the tender page. Collect the money, save the transaction, and move on to creating the next transaction.